Is it on?
Yo, what is going on?
Yo,
We're here. We're live. Let me see if I can make this bigger. I think I can.
we live now?
Oh, yeah, we're
What the hell?
recording, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, welcome to episode 64 of the Spar-Inn Boxing Podcast. Little day episode on this Monday.
Yes, sir.
Lots to talk about.
Bill collectors need to stop calling me. They not getting their money.
Are they really? Is that why your phone, Willie's phone
yeah,
is blowing up?
You know that one is. That a credit card. Hey, like and subscribe so I can pay my credit card off.
Well, been there.
Damn.
Been there. Episode 64 got a lot to talk about. One thing we're not going to say on this episode is the N-word. But we are going to talk about someone who may have said it. My guy is messing up.
Oh, man.
We're going to speak on that. We're going to speak on Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios. What the freak?
Yeah.
Shakur, Stevenson, and Edgar Berlanga have a little bit of beef, a little bit of drama.
If you say so.
And we're going to recap a fight that happened this Saturday. Emmanuel Navarrete versus Charlie Suarez for Navarrete's 130-pound
What a fight.
title. Sort of, until it wasn't. Some drama there. It wouldn't be a boxing weekend without some controversy.
It's always some drama.
Always something. Always something. Hey, let's just get right into it again. Something I really don't want to talk about. I never want to talk about.
You're leading with this? This is
yeah,
crazy.
we got to. We might as
get
well.
Straight into this shit, huh? Yeah.
It had to be Tio.
Yeah.
Had to be Tio.
Yeah. I mean, he just never stops.
All right. If you haven't heard already, obviously I'm not going to repeat it. Tiafimo is on Instagram Live hitting a heavy bag. Him and his dad. His dad is talking about calling what's his name, Crawford, a bitch, going off on Crawford. Tio, while hitting the heavy bag, again, I'm not going to repeat it.
He said where the liquor at.
You really believe that? So,
no, I don't believe.
Yeah, Tio said he dropped a hard R. I'm not going to say the word. It was freaking stupid.
This is insane.
He is so dumb for this.
As a Tio-sexual, how you really feel, man?
So, like, for me, man, so I don't even know where to begin with this. I didn't want to speak on it, but as one of Tio's biggest fans, self-proclaimed fans, I guess I have to. I'll say this. He can't be that dumb, right? Like, do you think he meant that? Like, is he that dumb? Seriously, I want your opinion. Like, is he that stupid or like?
I mean,
I don't know what to think here. I know what I heard. You know what you heard. We all know what we heard.
We all heard it.
Do you think he meant to say it like that?
When he seen Crawford in person, it wasn't like, did he bully him into apologizing? Like, what is going on?
That's what I'm saying though. Like that word.
But they all, like, when you see real people that know him and shit, they be like, yeah, he's not no racist.
So do you get you met
what
him?
Is this?
You met him now twice. Did you?
I like the guy. I don't know if I like him anymore, but I like him, man.
Seriously.
I was really starting to like this guy, bro. I was really starting to like this guy.
I don't take
maybe
him
just because I'm around you.
No.
But I really, he showed mad love, and then he just, I don't know. Maybe him asking me, what am I? Was
yeah. He did ask Willie, what
that
what
was racist.
Yeah.
He asked me what I am. Bro, I said, I'm black, bro. He said, really? Yeah.
Like, listen, this is what happens when you dabble and you say really racial things for attention.
Oh my God.
And now say he did make a mistake and he's not in fact a racist, right? Say that. I'm not saying he is or isn't, but say he isn't, right? Now you don't get a pass now, man. You can't just, you don't say that word by like mistake. He's not young. He's 27. I did talk to him. We were messaging each other. He said liquor, which would make sense because Crawford called his dad an alcohol. But when you have that past,
it's
of what
mad close,
is a little you're not gonna get another pass, man.
He is, man.
10 steps forward, 100 steps backward. He's gonna lose sponsors. Ryan Garcia was in a similar boat. He said some racial stuff. He lost a Gatorade sponsor. He lost a GMC sponsor.
Ryan lost all that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Tio is gonna, and he came out and apologized. Tio is gonna lose sponsors, man. And as his
what sponsors we got left?
I don't know, but I'm just saying, like he's not gonna gain any.
Spar-Inn sponsors.
That's how he doesn't have our sponsorship anymore, man. And that being said, like I have a whole drawer, right, of Tio merch, Tio shirts, Tio hoodies, a whole drawer.
You burnt them?
As a bald white guy, and you say shit like that, I can't wear that shit out. You're not gonna see me in that.
Yeah,
I'm not wearing it. No, we just spent you too. We just spent about $100 each on Tio merch.
Can we burn it?
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna donate it.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing it.
You're gonna burn it. You're gonna burn yours.
Yep.
No, you like that sleeveless. You like that sleeveless.
Nah,
for real though. Like,
I'm just like, it's me being black, man. It's just like I don't take none of this like serious for no reason. Like, nothing that people say is like bothers me. So yeah, it's like,
but that's you. Like, there's a lot of
other people.
There's a lot of white people that bothers.
There's a lot of
it bothers me.
That bothers everybody.
It's my freaking. I'm his biggest fan.
That's the world we live in, though. Like, that's the world we live in, and I don't see it.
Bro,
man.
He dropped a hard R. He wasn't he's not young talking shit.
Listen, we be saying crazy shit too. So
yeah, but like
we all say crazy shit, but not the people that's.
We don't have a million followers.
Yeah, exactly. That's the biggest issue. So
like
we all say crazy
nobody
shit.
can condone what he said. We all know what we heard. He could say he said liquor as an alcohol all he wants. We all heard what we heard, and this is like what I'm saying. Maybe he did mean to say liquor.
Burn the merch then.
Maybe he did. I will.
Burn the merch. Let me see.
I will.
Make a video.
You're gonna come with me?
We can do it right after this.
Burn it. A little warm out. I'm not. No, but deadass. I'm throwing it out. I'm not wearing that. I'm not wearing that shit anymore. Like, I swear, I can't. I'm a bald white guy. This dude's on camera dropping hard R's. I'm in the boxing scene. I'm always around all kinds of people of every race, creed, and color. This dude's dropping hard R's, already has a racial past, and I'm known, self-proclaimed as his biggest fan. Can't wear your merch, dude. I'll watch you in the ring. It stops there. I spoke to him. He said, I said liquor. However, I did say liquor. And maybe he meant to say liquor. I know what I heard, right? You don't get a pass now because of your past, and you want to dabble with that racial attention. So it's over for Tio, man.
Just
unfortunately,
just claim it right now. Just claim it. You're a racist. Just claim it.
Like you really think though he like?
Nah, not really, bro. But hey, it's not me. My feelings don't matter really because it's about the perception of the world. Yeah. It's really my feelings don't matter, and I learned that a long time ago that my feelings don't matter. Like, as a man, your feelings do not matter. So whatever the perception of the world perceives you as is what's going to be. So you can't be having this image on you, T.O. You cannot have this image on you, and you keep on playing with fire, and then it's going to happen.
So how does he get it back? Like, you can't, right?
He's not going to get it back unless he beat a black fighter, clearly, because that's what he wants to be tested.
You can't be that dumb. Like, even if he was like a crazy racist, right? Say he was. I
don't think he can be coming from New York and then in Florida still.
But say he's a crazy.
There's no way
crazy wild racist. Don't say that shit on camera.
Black and brown is like this in New York.
You know what I mean though? Like, crazy wild racists don't even say that shit on camera. Like, so that's why I'm not giving him a pass. I'm his self-proclaimed biggest fan. It had to be T.O. Here I am, my bald white ass. Like, oh. My best friend's Willie, and this guy's out there dropping hard R's, and I'm like,
he's
what
like,
the fuck?
Yo, you gotta come on the show. You gotta talk to Willie right now. Apologize to him. Like, apologize me to the.
Because I'm like,
I don't give a fuck.
You know what I mean? Though.
Why? I'll agree. I experience racism and shit, like, but. It don't affect me, bro. I'm not a victim.
I'm just saying, like, you have a million files. There's kids,
bro. That's him. He's going to pay the consequences for that.
And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of our fans, right? And a lot of our Latino fans.
They hit you.
A lot of our Latino fans. I'm not gonna name names, but like they DMing me like, nah, it's just the word, this, that, the other. I'm like, yo. You can't do that. You can't do that. It's more than just a word when it affects that many people. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
and it wasn't like in a comedic way. It was like the hard R, man. It wasn't like in convo. But that's what I mean. I don't think
all that shit.
I know what I heard. You know what you heard. The people know what they heard. Do I think he meant it that way? No. Am I condoning it? No. You don't use that word.
You can't condone it. I don't condone it, but it's like I just don't care about shit.
Yeah,
that's me. But see,
yo,
now,
listen,
but everybody else.
And the WBO is having a meeting this week with regards to his belt. He's about to get stripped of everything.
Yeah, well,
he's about to get stripped of everything.
You play him with fire, bro. I don't understand.
And again,
he self-sabotaged his career a lot of times.
The problem is, it's not his first. Like, he never said that. I never heard him say that to that extent. But like, when you dabble in that area, like of, and we talk about whatever, but when you dabble in that area, and then you do something stupid, you make a dumb mistake that is you can't come back from. And I already know. I've already spoke to a few boxers, and again, I'm not going to name names, who are done with him, prominent names, and it's like, come on, man, what are you doing? And it had to be him, right? It had to be Puma's favorite fighter. It couldn't be like, come on, it couldn't be Caleb. Caleb Plant, you couldn't.
Caleb Plant,
but he's black anyway, so he
is he half black?
Yeah, he's black.
Oh
no, I'm just kidding. But you would have thought he was.
Nah, that old video squabbling up. Yeah. Oh man, I'm like, yo, this guy be in the hood, but he came from the hood. Like, he really.
Yeah, but that don't mean nothing. You don't say T.O. wasn't from like a rich family. You don't say that. You don't say that.
You don't say that, man. I'm not condoning this shit, but
I don't know what
I know how other people like in my complexion feel, and they just be going in. This is like the fourth 3 times, and like in a whole year.
He never said it like that. And then like, but people now are going deeper. Like, oh well, look at Haney's dad. He said all kinds of racist stuff, and I'm sure he has.
Bro.
There's 2 words you don't say.
That's another thing.
There's 2 words you don't say.
Yeah, that's
the F word and the N word in the public eye.
That's another thing. Yeah, we gotta stop with that, because they be acting like we don't say racist shit all the time.
People do, all people, but
all the time.
But when you have 1 million followers, you're on a live Instagram, and you drop a hard, like, come on, dude, you don't do that. You do not do that.
Yeah,
he just everybody pretty much forgot about the other shit he said, because he won his fight, and here we go.
He was good. Like, he was good. He won the New York City fight over.
Yeah, he won the whole card over.
And then he just do that. Yeah. It's fucking. And he's back in the gym working. Like, that's motivation. And then you just like. Oh.
But again, I have to say, like, he can't be that dumb. Like, it had to be a mistake, because you can't be that dumb.
Oh, maybe he is that dumb.
Or he is. Like, if you are that, either way, I can't wear his merch. I'm a bald white guy. I don't condone that shit. And my ass is not going to be seen in public rocking T.O. stuff. And I'm not even a big sponsor. I'm not a sponsor. People that pay that man to wear his stuff are going to stop. He just fucked himself royally.
He always do at this point. That's what he just known for. Maybe he just want to be the rebel. Just want to be it. Why is he starting beef with the black people, though? God damn. Shit, I don't know. I just think he's
about to get stripped of everything, dude. You don't play around with that racism shit. You don't. And they about to strip him of every
he keep on playing with fire, bro. That's your man.
Gonna get burned.
That's your man's. You know what I'm saying? My man's got his own allegations.
There's like that thing, you never meet your heroes, right? Like, never meet your heroes. You know what I mean? And
allegations.
Never meet your heroes. And you do, like, hey, what the hell wrong with this guy? And
wait, how is he your hero?
Well, I'm saying my favorite athlete. Like, never meet him. It's like, someone don't gotta be older to be your hero. What the hell? Why?
Okay.
Who's your hero? I mean, not that T.O.'s my hero, but my favorite athlete. I'm saying, who's your hero?
Michael Jackson. Not just.
Let's not talk about allegations.
That's why I said that. I was like, nah. But yeah, how you gonna look up to somebody younger than you? I can't.
As an athlete?
As an athlete too, yeah.
I'm not gonna, just because if they're more athletically gifted, I'm still.
Oh, I guess Tank is my favorite fighter.
Tank's younger than you. We're old now, man. It's over.
I mean, that's just a fan. I'm a fan. I'm not looking up to him.
Yeah, I'm not looking up to T.O., but okay, here's a good point. There's kids all over the world that are.
Yeah.
There's.
We met one.
Yeah, we met a bunch, dude.
A bunch of that. Look, the little kid.
Yeah, all of them. And then
he was at the fight.
That's what I mean. He can't be.
What is his name? Charlie something. Shout out to you, man. One of our first fans out here, man.
I'm saying though, dude, think about it. Like, think of all the Latino. The dude I had him FaceTimes, the young kid. Remember when we met him? I was like, yo,
yeah.
FaceTime. Like, think of all.
That was dope. Yeah. Remember did you tell them?
Nah.
Tell the Spar-Inn fans how
we're done with the T.O. talk. So we gotta migrate. I'm a Tank fan, biggest Tank fan alive. I'm a Tank fan forever.
Right. Yeah, right.
I've been support. If you listen to the show, you'll know I've been a big Tank supporter since day one. Puma here. Nah, but for real, I'm gonna say one last thing on it. You can't dance with the devil and expect not to get burned.
Yo,
he
out,
he said some questionable shit already, and then he comes out and says the shit that you don't even got to question. You know what you heard. He's denying it. Obviously, I spoke to him. He said he said he was gonna come on or whatever, but he was like, I said liquor, just so you know, as an alcohol, I said liquor, and
it does make sense, but I don't understand.
But you don't when you dance with the devil, it doesn't. You don't get a pass. They look at you like the devil.
I always say the lie is sometimes better than the truth. You know what I'm saying?
But again, I don't know what to do. We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
T.O. royally fucked himself.
It's sad though. It's sad. Really started like
so talented, bro. In the ring, like again, if he does get another fight from this and stuff, you're gonna see me. I'm just gonna watch him in the ring.
Now I hope Boots beat his ass.
I mean, I'm sure Boots probably. Even if Boots probably don't want that fight, you don't want to fight no damn.
Like, nobody want to give you no money now. Like they don't want to give you the fight.
That's what I'm saying. He can't be that. Like it had to be him because you can't.
They don't want that shit. Is not flying with them. They not that dumb. People. They not that dumb. Like, yo, T.O. saying racist shit. Let me fight him for mad money. Give him money and let him go. He haven't really got that big money fight. He should have been headline. They was all headliners for that fight.
He was the headline.
But he's just like Shakur. Literally. They
way more exciting in the ring than Shakur.
Yeah, he's more exciting, but still don't get the money fights.
But even Shakur came out and was like, T.O.'s not racist. He's just dumb.
Yeah,
but then he keeps proving everybody the opposite.
Everybody, exactly. All the fighters be saying that shit. But he's literally, I might make my point, but he's literally just like Shakur. They overhype themselves and they really want, not T.O. is really that good and he make exciting fights.
Yeah.
But he self-sabotaged himself. Shakur, his style just don't. It just don't go with the people.
Shakur is very, very good. It's just
he's very good.
Style-wise.
And he win, and he's not getting that money that he want. So that's what led to the Berlanga beef.
Yeah,
because he's not getting that money.
Moving on from T.O. and his use of wordage. God, you don't understand though, Willie. This it really bothers me.
I'm glad it really does bother you. I'm glad it does bother you.
I literally
that would be concerning.
Yeah. What do you mean concerning? Shut the hell up. It's like how do I just stand there? Yeah, get him. Like it can't. As a bald white guy, he faces a black dude in the ring now. I can't root for this guy. I mean, go Tank, baby. The tankover.
Yo,
we went from the takeover.
Pin this.
We went from the takeover to the tankover. See what I did there?
Yeah, whatever.
Nah, I probably still I like T.O. as a boxer. It stops there. It goes nowhere past that. Moving on. Like you said, to our next point, Shakur Stevenson and Edgar Berlanga got into a little tiff, a little war of words going on.
Really?
There.
It was
a little bit.
I mean, you heard Berlanga. I don't know what Berlanga said. You remember?
Yeah, I got it. But before that, let's just tell the people if they didn't hear. Shakur was on the Breakfast Club. What is that on Hot 97?
No, 105.
What is it?
105.
Okay, so it's on 105.1, which is like a hip hop channel. Lots of listeners. They really don't know shit about boxing.
Nah,
but they do get all the top stars.
Yeah, they just anybody that pull up to New York
in the sport. I think even T.O. might have been on that, but whatever. They get all the top stars in the sport, and Shakur was on there promoting his fight coming up. And basically, in sum and substance, he was like, Edgar's my homie. I'm not going to say anything bad. But then he goes on to say that Shakur himself is the biggest star on the card, and he shouldn't be fighting before Berlanga. And without him, that this card does no numbers, and he's the most entertaining, blah, blah, blah. He's like, take me off that card, and it doesn't do numbers. So obviously, Berlanga heard that, and he posted on, I think it was either Instagram or X.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. I was telling people it's a double main event and 2 superstars on the fight card, but now, what's it say? Hold on. He's like, yeah, I was really telling people that it's a double main event and there's 2 superstars on the fight card, but now king of New York shit. Y'all going back to sleep then. I'll be the one to wake y'all up with the fireworks. P.S. This is to Shakur. Don't shake my hand when you see me. I don't want to break your hands before the fight. You in my city, homie. Don't forget. And tag them.
Yo, he's funny.
So they are beefing.
He's funny.
I will say both these fights.
No. You didn't get the reply?
What Shakur replied?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. No, what he said.
See, you didn't get the reply.
Did you?
Do I saved it? No, I didn't save it.
Dumbass.
Nah, but he really like said like, yo, I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, okay. Shit. Okay, good. So I didn't see that. That's good. So hopefully the beef is squashed.
Yeah, it's not. That's why I'm like, beef. No, it's not really, because he already squashed it pretty much.
I didn't see that part. See what the media does, man?
Yeah. You didn't see. I'm surprised you didn't see that.
Nah, but I was gonna say like the build-up's gonna be real awkward. And you know what? There's still animosity between both of them. You know, they're gonna get a bunch of interviews. So there still might be some build-up there. Hey, listen, you know what the bigger problem with this card is? It's not who's fighting. We're getting two great fights. Berlanga has the hardest fight of his career since Canelo, right? And Shakur has the hardest fight of his career to date versus Zepeda. So now we're getting a extremely good card. But you know what the bigger problem is, Willie?
Yeah.
What's the bigger problem?
No.
Oh, you don't know. Willie's multitasking.
I'm trying to multitask. I can't do it.
Did you heard this fight's in July and it's in New York, right? The fight's in New York.
Whack.
You heard that, right? The fight's in New York.
Yeah.
So you know who's like running it, right? Turk brought it together.
In New York again?
Yeah.
He's at MSG or
Nope.
Brooklyn?
Nope. From what I'm hearing, it's going to be outside where they have the U.S. Open. And guess who's not invited?
Everybody?
Fans. It's going to be just like the city. This dude Turk he's like Tio. Turk is like Tio. He does not learn from his mistakes.
What the fuck, for real?
Yeah, so we can't even go.
No way.
It's just crazy. How do you not know that?
Bugging. He's bugged out.
Like, again, the New York City show was deemed a failure, right?
Oh, man.
Fans from all over the world came and they weren't allowed in the Times Square show. Here we are again. Two really good fights. Shakur in the fight of his life. Shakur's arguably, people say he's pound for pound.
William Zepeda.
Yeah, guy throws 500 punches a fucking round.
Average
100 around.
101
around. That's crazy. Versus Shakur, who averages 1 around. So it's going to be a crazy fight. A defensive specialist versus an offensive machine. Right?
I really want to see how he evade this.
Think of being there live in New York City. Edgar Berlanga is facing Suarez. That's another great fight. Edgar's toughest test since his Canelo fight. Nope, in New York City.
He versus Turks man?
Yeah.
Oh man, he's about to get cheated.
But he could knock his ass out.
Yeah, knock him out. So yo, Edgar, knock him out. Knock him the fuck out.
Can't wait to watch it on TV, man.
You gotta knock him the fuck out, or you losing. You're done.
Right?
Knock him out because you're gonna get cheated. Hey, Turk, don't listen to this.
Yeah. But seriously, Turk is like Tio. He doesn't learn from his mistakes, man. You just had the New York City card. You invited all your friends, the Manhattan card. Cool. Wow, great. You put up these big red ring walls and we couldn't see anything. Everybody's in the city aimlessly.
Where? You said where at?
It's going to be where the U.S. Open is.
Where's
by
that
City Field, so in Queens, near Queens.
Queens, that's mad close, too.
Yeah, but like, wrong with you? We'll be watching here on TV again in New York. Like, come on, man.
Crazy.
And it's not about the money. Like, I think he's doing it and he thinks he's being like, oh, I don't need to make money. I just need to put on a cool event. Without crowd noise, your events suck. It doesn't matter what happens,
bro.
Without crowd noise,
we talking about fighters that's used to all this noise and shit.
Home field advantage. You need.
It's going to be none of that. It's going to be none of that. Y'all need us in there.
And think of how big.
Y'all need to Spar-Inn. How many times we got to tell y'all y'all need to Spar-Inn in there?
But think of how big and back to race again and stuff and religion, but how diverse New York is. There's a lot of Muslim population. It's a huge Muslim
diversity.
Like, you have all the Puerto Ricans.
Equity inclusion.
So many Puerto Ricans. Shut up. You know what I mean? Though it's just like, come on, man.
Oh shit!
He just keeps making the same.
Yo, something's wrong with him, bro. I don't know.
The Saudi fights, when they fight in Saudi, it's great. It's great that
I did not know this.
When they fight in Saudi, it's awesome. Like to put these fights together.
When did you hear this?
It's some
It's everywhere.
Yeah, friends of ours that went to the face
when
off.
you miss shit and I miss shit, it's just and you be knowing shit and I be knowing different shit. This shit is crazy, bro. This is fucked up.
It's not definite yet, but it looks like everyone that was at
what is he thinking?
all the media that was at the face off in the city they had.
Yeah.
Said that it's no the recent one. They said that it's most likely going to be friends only again.
Nah, that is corny, bro.
So stupid. So it's like he just has mad money and is just like, yeah, I could put these fights together and like watch. I bet you he does one on a boat. I guarantee he does one on a boat in the middle of somewhere, like that exclusive shit. But whatever. Yeah. What else? What else we got?
Oh man,
our man,
back.
You heard. Yeah. Speaking again of this is a very race related show.
What happened?
Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios.
Somebody said some Somebody said some race. Something.
No, but race is involved, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Huh?
Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios. Think about it. Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios. Real quick, look up.
He's a Mexican, right?
Mario Barrios is, yeah.
And then Filipino.
Uh-huh.
And then last fight
and who has a belt?
Saturday,
who has a belt?
Mario Barrios.
Okay. And who in his weight class does he beat who also has a belt?
Wait, what?
Who in Mario Barrios' weight class
that he beat already?
Does he beat that has a belt? Who does he unify with?
Oh, shit. What weight class is he in at? 140,
147.
147?
Yeah.
It's shit. It's Boots, is Brian Norman.
Mm-hmm. Boots
again. Unified just now, right?
Yeah, Boots has 2 belts.
And Brian Norman.
So who out of them does he beat? None. And who does the who does the WBC love? Latinos, specifically Mexicanos, right? So this is what I think they're doing.
WBC is the belt that he's holding.
Yeah, Mauricio Sullivan.
They try to keep it.
They're not trying to keep it, but they're trying to give him a payday with this Pacquiao fight, biggest payday of his life.
And before he loses
that belt.
That is funny.
See, you see it now. You got to read between the lines here.
And then what they say, follow the
money.
And
I don't hate Barrios for this. Why not?
Say follow the money.
Did you see Pacquiao's highlights from his last exhibition?
Nah,
horrible. I don't even know how I guess the Nevada Athletic Commission
around and beat him still.
Approve this? Nah, I don't think so. Barrios has been on a tear. He's gonna do enough. It's messed up, man. He
still look mediocre.
Yeah, but when your age is undefeated, dude, unless Pacquiao comes in juiced out of his mind,
he might be.
Barrios is gonna beat him. He's gonna get that payday.
Man.
And you know what? It's gonna sell.
He's
it's
still
in Vegas.
Fighting while being like the running for president over there.
I don't even think he's doing that anymore. I don't know. But again, just like Tio, boxing takes 10 steps forward and 10 steps backward, man. Like, come on. We don't need to see. I want to see Barrios versus Norman Jr. I think that's a decent fight. Barrios is a little chinny, but he's smart enough. He's smart enough in there. I want to see Boots. I want to see Boots unify. I want to see Boots get that WBC strap.
Yeah, he's gonna get all of them straps
again.
I mean, it's him. That's why I said this shit before though. That it was gonna be, Brian versus Boots for like undisputed. That's what I thought it was gonna be. That's why I said.
And that'd be cool. But
they over there trying to put a wrench in my shit, bro.
No, they're just getting a guy paid. And as the WBC is known to do,
like how is this fight even come about?
I don't know. It wasn't a mandatory.
Yeah. I want to fight again.
Pacquiao must have been like, I think I could beat him, and then ding 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 ding. Mauricio Sullivan is like,
this is so
wait a
weird.
minute. Wait a minute. Oh, we can get you a payday. We can get everyone paid.
Weird.
You could have you're Mexican. You could have a legendary performance against the Hall of Famer, Manny Pacquiao, and then we can go feed you to the wolves, and it's a win-win for everybody involved.
Boxing is so weird, political, bro. Man. It's in a weird place. It's just it's in a weird place right now. All types of shit's happening. And Tank supposed to be fighting Jake Paul. Like, what is going on?
Tank is having that rematch, I thought, though.
Yeah, he's going to get the rematch, and then it's supposed to be Jake Paul, and then
he'll probably retire with that money.
Yeah.
But Jake Paul's fighting too. Chavez Jr.
Oh, that's which good fight.
In a perfect world, I'd say JC Jr. beats him, but JC Jr. is also known to just do anything for money and does a lot of blow and doesn't really care. about legacy, so I
Yo,
could see
that
if I've never believed in like the Jake Paul fixed fights, but now if if
I
he
believed in that.
if he beats him, there's definitely some fixing.
He.
They're fixing to be some fixing because there's no reason that at this level,
But
nothing against Jake Paul.
We heard from people like, yo, he's a real deal. I don't doubt that he trains like
He's got, of course,
the real deal. But
he's got time and money.
But these fights is not it. I mean, you
But
have to start somewhere. That's what I'm saying. Like you have to start somewhere. You got to get these fights underneath your belt, and he started from the ground up. But we hear from people that we know and we trust that it's the real deal. So
also,
I guess
we got to save some pennies, bro. There's a lot of New York.
Saved some pennies. God damn.
There's a lot of New York fights that we are going to. But yeah, let's see what happens with this Jake Paul fight. It's in Cali.
Please like and subscribe to the. How many times I gotta tell y'all, bro?
Yeah.
We try to get to these fights.
That's in June.
We trying to freaking take care of our families, man. You know what I'm saying?
We're not asking for money. Shut
Yo, people, everybody.
Willie, get a cup.
Listen, I'm about to be on the street. I'm about to be on the street soon. Y'all better help me, nigga.
If you guys saw my freaking credit card, you'd be like, how does this guy breathe? How does Puma have breaths of air? But whatever. That's money. That's the world we live in. But save your money and make some room on the credit card because we got a lot of New York fights coming up. But before that, we have to review a fight that happened this weekend on Saturday. Emmanuel Navarrete versus Charlie Suarez, 130-pound WBO World Super Featherweight title on the line. It wouldn't be boxing without some controversy. First of all, Navarrete is always fun to watch. If you see him on TV because of his style,
ridiculous.
You have to watch him. Lead uppercut, drunken master.
Yo, that's the drunken master, bro. I call him a drunken cowboy.
But people are starting to catch on and figure out ways to beat him. First of all, he missed weight at first. He looked really drained. He's big for that weight class.
Yeah.
He tried a stint at 135, lost. So went back to 130. Grabbed a belt. Yeah, he likes to drink too, I heard, which is cool. Listen. Suarez, I don't want to say he got robbed, but you know the drama. Do you know the controversy?
Yeah, because he that was a punch, man. Yeah. That was a punch that cut him open like that, and he got robbed. Because if that was a punch, he would have won off of the technical. But...
So throughout the fight, Navarrete is in that drunken style, is controlling the action. At about
it was so fun.
Yeah, it was a fun fight because what's his name? Speaking of Manny Pacquiao, freaking Suarez was tough as shit,
Filipino,
dude.
And he's like 37.
Tough as shit.
Navarrete had problems with a 37-year-old Filipino, man.
Styles make fights, man, and dude, he was fucking landing some shots, taking shots.
Yo, he definitely did. Navarrete was landing some.
But so was Suarez, and then Suarez started to go to the body. He was putting combos together. Navarrete looked confused at times, but then there's a cut in the 6th round, and here's where the controversy happens. How come Top Ranks broadcast and Tim Bradley and them saw the punch right away?
Yeah.
But the commission didn't. It's 2025.
And it's the crazy part. California got instant replay, and they still got it wrong. That's so messed up, bro.
And not only that, it's on my phone, right? My phone. It could check my blood pressure. It could check my blood oxygen level. It could check my breath. They make like breathalyzers for your phone.
Mm-hmm.
It could check anything, dude. It could see if I have hemorrhoids. The phone could do all that, but we have the best, most money technology in the world in these sporting events, and you can't get it right.
Yeah.
Turns out the headbutt was caused by a punch, but the immediate decision, it went to a technical decision in Navarrete's favor. And about 1 day later, the commission comes out and says, "Oh no contest," kind of saving Navarrete because
they gave him no contest.
Yeah,
I didn't even see that.
But that's all. Like Suarez was coming back, and then I read today that they are pushing for an immediate rematch. But I don't think Navarrete can make that weight again. So it's
he shouldn't take that.
Suarez?
No.
Navarrete?
Yeah, he might be.
He might have to.
I ain't gonna lie. Suarez might be. We always say that your face don't matter in fights, but he was clean. But he took a lot of punches, and he's old. I don't know if he could take that type of fight again. That was a lot of work, and he did his thing, man. But
they kind of screwed him a little bit
because they definitely
if that's ruled a punch, he wins.
Yes, he wins. Oh my God. And it's no way that you see how the little slight rub like that cut it open.
Yeah.
No, that punch landed clean.
And
that's the same punch that everybody keep on getting caught with.
If the fight was stopped,
I'm just saying, like every time they keep on. Anyway, Ryan Garcia, they all getting caught with their hands down, missing a hook.
But Navarrete is a little different because his style.
Yeah, he's just a drunken master.
Yeah,
so
I don't know. So fun to watch. Like I'll watch him.
He's not gonna be technical, but but fighters is literally getting hit with the same punch.
You know what's
he didn't go down though. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
He didn't go down.
And Suarez
got that cut, but he didn't go down
with the weight drain and everything. And Suarez coming on like that, he could have easily stopped him. And then here's what I don't get though. So they go back the next day and they say, "Oh yeah, it was caused by a punch," and they make it a no contest
with instant replay though.
Why not a win for Suarez if it got stopped because the cut?
Yeah, that's
they're
another
covered.
Thing. Wow,
they're covered.
Wow, they didn't even fucking think about it.
It makes no sense.
Follow the money, man. They don't want Suarez with that money, man.
No, Navarrete. I don't care though. I'll watch Navarrete. He's must see TV.
Even with the laws.
Yeah, like
wait, do we even have a belt?
No. Yeah.
He got a belt?
Yeah, the WBO.
Again?
WBO. Yeah, he got the 130 belt.
He lost to Real Chicken and
Valdez. Yeah, that was at 135.
Oh, he beat Valdez.
That was at 135.
They
and then he went down.
Oh,
no, 130.
Down?
Yeah, he went down.
How the fuck his ass went down? I'm so lost. Wow, that's great. How did he go down?
Vaquero, cowboy.
How the fuck did he go down? He's already big for it.
But that's what I mean. He can't. He had trouble at 135. The power wasn't translating. But now, based off this fight, that weight cut, he missed weight first, made it the second. Looked like he drank Coronas all night, and he is the drunken master. So he did his thing.
He's the drunken master. Man.
But yeah, I don't know what's next for that. 130 is a fun weight class. We got Oshaki still there. So Oshaki Foster, we're actually trying to have on the show. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know.
That is insane though.
Poor Suarez, man.
Yeah, how do they do that? How they say no contest, but he lost the only fight the fight got stopped because of the cut that was landed by a punch.
Yeah.
What is boxing? What is the rules?
Think of how cool that 130 weight class is. Like you have Ray Ford, Oshaki Foster, Navarrete, Anthony Kakash, who just also had a win over what the hell is his name? Lee Wood. He won this weekend over Lee Wood. They say it was a little bit of an early stoppage.
Yeah,
and that's decent. I mean, I don't think Kakash or whatever, however you say his name, Kakas is in the same mix as those names, but still, Irish dude. You know, they always come tough. That division is awesome. That shit got my brain fucked up. I know. Sorry. Didn't mean to fuck your brain up. But yeah, that's really it. Quick little show here. Puma's depressed. Me.
What about Raymond? What the fuck is his last name? I don't want to butcher it because I'm bad with names anyway.
The fight before it?
Two crazy ass last names fighting each other.
What are you talking about? The fight before Navarrete?
Yeah, the interim belt.
It was all right. Give me your take.
Boy, they was throwing balls. Like, I'm saying combinations were both, but I heard it was like a pitch out, but he shut him out. But
Abdulev is tough, very, 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 very tough.
It was a good fight. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good back and forth combination. It was just like Navarrete in a fight, but it was more technical. It was like more of a boxing fight. More boxing.
Because Navarrete is the drunken master.
They did good, man. Top Rank got some fighters, bro.
Yeah, they do. Top Rank's very good at guiding their opponents and matching them up right for good fights when it's time, you know?
Yeah.
Rather than taking but Abdulev, man, he'll be back again.
I ain't gonna lie. Again, we said face don't matter, boy. He
his face was crazy. His face was beat to hell. But dude, there's so
that shit looked that shit looked like Martin on that.
He got a big ass nose as it is, so
yeah, that looked so bad, and he was red. It was just like I was like, damn, bro. And he fought good. It's just like, damn, did you really get beat up like that?
Russians, man, Russians.
He was Russian.
Yeah.
Damn.
All those dudes.
That was I don't know how the commentators like say both of their names. And
yeah, we always fucking that up.
Yeah, I need to go back to school.
That. I'm really bad with that.
Ain't no way.
Oh, what do we got down the pipe for next week? I don't even know. I just did.
I don't know. Let's save it for next week.
Yeah, I will. All right. In closing, we opened up with the T.O. drama and him self-destructing, dropping very bad words that are
go burn his clothes right now.
Nobody's vocabulary. I just want to say again, as his biggest fan, arguably was his biggest fan or whatever, I don't condone that at all. I'm not going to wear his merch anymore. I can't feel comfortable wearing his merch when you drop words like that time and time again. It's not even right now. This isn't like the first time either.
Gonna take that thing down.
Whether he the autograph of him, whether he meant it or not, there's a lot of autographs of him around here.
I'm gonna take them with me. I'm gonna just hold them and put them in storage.
Whether he meant to say it or not, it doesn't make it right. If I go out there and commit murder and I didn't mean it, it doesn't make it right. I'm still held accountable for my actions, man. T.O., you really let me down. Damn. What do you got, Willie?
No, I'm not even gonna do it to you. I'm not even gonna do it.
What?
Free my God.
Nah, that's for another day. Yeah, but seriously.
Oh shit.
You got any words, anything to say on the T.O.?
Nah.
Just disappointment, man. Just
man.
Disappointment, man. The whole boxing world and community is just like, come on, dude. Whether it was a mistake or not, nobody really believes that you are like some crazy racist that knows you.
My guy, man.
But like,
I was liking him.
You have a million followers on one social media outlet. People all over the world look up to you, and you can't be making it close to making that mistake. Whether you meant to say liquor as an alcohol or not, we all know what we heard, man, and we're all very disappointed, and that's coming from arguably your biggest fan.
Yeah, man, I'm proud of you.
Who?
Yeah.
And by the way, Willie didn't like tell me to say this. Willie didn't like. I keep it real. We keep it real. Like we're not sugarcoating anything.
Yeah, we keep it real, man. I keep it real when I say I don't be giving a fuck about what's going on.
But see, and that's why I love Willie. Willie's very unbothered. But there's people out there that are so bothered, and as a fan, like I'm a fan, right? I'm a fan of Teofimo. I'm bothered. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I can't be.
A lot of people. I literally can't be bothered, man.
Like, I'm a good example of I can't wear your stuff, dude. Like, I have a million shirts. We just looked around. I got autographs of you everywhere. What do I do now when you say that shit? Whether you meant it or not, you're back in that mix that you don't want to be in because of the past things you said. And it's like, come on, dude. It's just not funny. It's not. Maybe you meant liquor as an alcohol and it slipped, but you can't be slipping up when you're already dabbling with the devil. You can't be slipping up, man. Like, come on, dude. So it's just depressing. I'm depressed as a fan and disappointed. And listen, I'm sure I'm not the most disappointed. That's all. We're closing out that show on a high note. Next week, we will not be talking about any of this shit. We are going to keep it moving, stay positive. Like, follow, subscribe.
Yes.
Yeah. What else? You got anything else? This is a quick show.
It's out of here.
I don't know. Man. What other sports? Who you got winning the finals in the NBA?
I keep a pair of Ant-Mans in my car, so I had to go with the Ant-Man.
See Randall? Ex-Nick?
I don't like Adidas, but I got a pair of Ant-Mans. You will never.
Let's go watch the game tonight then somewhere.
I got practice, and I'm going to sleep. You want to go watch the Knicks lose? That's on.
And then the
Timberwolves about to win.
I'm about to bet them. All right. Anyway, I'm obviously backing my Knicks, but they're not going to do it.
My Cowboys looking good, baby. We got George Pickens.
Heard this.
Shout out to the Steelers, man.
Heard this before.
We going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, till everyone gets hurt again, and then it's like, oh man, and Jerry Jones is.
Well, we talk about Knicks fan, Jets fan.
Yeah, come on,
y'all,
Yankees, baby.
Y'all get more disappointed than us. Man,
yeah, I know, but we know it.
No, y'all don't. Y'all delusional. Way more delusional.
We had the Aaron Rodgers.
Who's more delusional, guys? Leave it in the comments. Who's more delusional? A Dallas Cowboy fan or a Knicks fan?
You know what's crazy? I gave that heartfelt end of the show Teofimo rant, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna make it that far. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, look at that bald racist." There we go again. Hey man, we're out of here. Like, follow, subscribe. Peace.